Hey guys, today we're gonna explore something a little different. If you have not seen it already, Burger King put out a video promoting the chocolate whopper. Clearly it's an April Fool's joke, but the ingredients look interesting. You've got a bun made out of cake, white chocolate rings for onions, blood orange that was candied to look like tomatoes, chocolate patty, flame broiled, pickles, vanilla frosting, I guess as the mayo, raspberry syrup as the ketchup, and it all presented well with some lettuce, chocolate shavings to make the chocolate whopper. So today we're gonna try to recreate that chocolate whopper in my kitchen. Let's go.
First thing we're going to do is make the cake mix for the buns of the burger. It's going to be real simple. Just do the instructions on the back. Oil, water, egg mix. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh away. And then after that, we'll jump right into the brownie mix, which is what the burger patties are going to be made out of. Same thing here. We're just going to use the same instructions on the back. Cracking the egg, oil, water, mixing away. And then once that's all done, we're going to have both ready to pop in the oven. So I've got all the little pans, spraying them down with a little cooking spray, and pouring in first the burger patties. Yum, 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 yum. And then the buns with the cake. Got different varieties there. Just trying out different sizes and what gives me a nice dome shape. But once we're all done with that, I'll pop in the oven and bam, we've got them all there. Now we're going to take them out. I like this little one, it's got a nice little dome shape to it. And then the other ones for the bun parts are popping out pretty good. The brownie, on the other hand, was not coming out pretty easily. When I finally got it out, there was some pieces at the bottom. I just stuck that right on there. Just mush it, form it into a patty. Did that with the other three, and then bam, that's everything. After that, while those cool, take in some blood oranges and cut that up. We're gonna candy these to make these the tomatoes of the burger. Pretty blood orange, man. Looks so good. Got my pan, some water, a little bit of sugar, a bit of sugar, and then I added a drop of red food color gel, just so that it soaks in and gives it more of a tomatoey reddish color. And then while it sits over there boil, I'm going to lay them flat, and then bam, after 40 minutes, it comes out, let it cool a little bit. Got parchment sheet, lay it down, oops, spray that down with a little cooking spray, and then lay on the candied blood oranges. That way, whenever they cool and they're ready, they'll just peel right off. While they cool, I'm breaking up some white chocolate because we're going to make our chocolate rings, or the onions in the burger. While that melts, I've got some fondant that I will use to make the ring shapes. Don't forget the white chocolate. There it is, melted, ready to go. And so I'll make these ring shapes out of the fondant first. I got some small ones and some big ones. And then from there, we'll dip it into that white chocolate and have the rings. Now that part of the video disappeared, but here we're making the pickles. So I just melted some chocolate and dropped them in there, making them uneven pickles, and then I'm gonna drag everything to the freezer. Moving on, we need to make the lettuce with some milk chocolate. This was a roller coaster ride, but eventually I figured out I'll melt the chocolate, drip it onto the silicone mat, spread it out evenly, thinly, and then take that to the freezer. Let it cool off for a little bit, and when it comes back, I can scrape it off. You'll see it comes out in little sheets like that. It worked great. I put that bowl in the fridge so it doesn't melt. While everything is still cooling, cakes and brownies look good. I formed them and shaped them into right sizes to fit the buns. I ended up liking all the cake buns that came out, so I cut some, trimmed them, shaved them, and so we're gonna have 3 different sizes, and that's why we have 3 different patties. I took the patty and I'm gonna coat it with the Hershey's fudge to give it a nice brown color. If you look in the commercials, those chocolate patties look like they were melting, so this gives it a nice little shine. And then I'll take the black icing and make the marks, the flame broiled marks on it. Now whenever you pour it on there, they're just sticking out like that, so I'm using my little utensil here to push it down and create the actual marks. Look how pretty that is. Oh man, when you push the black frosting right in there to make an indentation, gives you that flame broiled look, and makes it worth it. So we're gonna put that to the side. We're gonna take the buns again, and this time we're gonna cut the bottoms off, you know, flatten them out so that they sit nicely on top of each other. So we'll do the same with the medium size, and then of course again with the big size. So once I have all those cut out, I'm gonna make a little powdered sugar because we're gonna dust it in a little bit. But before we dust it, I've got some nuts here. If you looked at the buns, I guess instead of sesames, it looks like some nuts on top of the bread in the commercial. So ouch, this one was not fun to do. But I would dip the nuts in a little bit of simple syrup that we made the orange out of, and I stick it to the top of the bun and then dust it off with some powdered sugar. And now we're ready to assemble all pieces. So we'll start out with the patty, lay the patty on top of each bun. Gosh man, it looks so good, so good. As a hearty burger. Some pickle drops, little chocolate drops, then the raspberry syrup. That's the ketchup in the burger. Just drizzle a little bit of that on there. Look at those chocolate rings making up the onions of that burger, of our Whopper. And then after that, look at those pretty candy blood oranges. And they've got a little more red than usual thanks to the red dye. And then our lettuce, our shredded chocolate right on top. As I was doing this, man, these things were getting taller and taller. Oh man, look at that vanilla frosting acting as the mayo. Then you stick it right on top, each one of them. My favorite, that little one, looks so good. And there you have it, 3 different sizes of the chocolate Whopper. Beauty shot and everything. Look at the marks. Again, that small one is my favorite proportion wise. But there you have all 3 of the chocolate Whoppers. Now it's not a video for food without a cross section. So here's the big one cut in half. You're checking it out from the inside. That was a lot of work, but we've got our chocolate Whopper. It wouldn't be a food show if you don't try what you've made. So there you go. Whoa. I hope you had fun with me trying to recreate the April Fool jokes from Burger King and their chocolate Whopper. If you're interested, hey, I've got 2 more. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, thank you for being your stellar self. Give it a shot. Actually, don't. I did it for you. I'll see you next time.